console wars have been here since the dawn of time. When human and animals were created, there has always been a console war. Yeah, that may have been a little far-fetched. The console wars first started in the days way back, even before I was born. The first console war was between the Magnavox Odyssey and the early Pong consoles, which was all the way back in 1972, which was 48 years ago. Even till today, these console wars exist, but are they really necessary? To an extent, yes. But the times have changed, with the main consoles being the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One lines of consoles. Yeah, we're just not going to include the Switch, just kind of push that to the side and forget about it. With the next generation of consoles, there's the same war, but different opponents. The older brothers, if you want to call them that, the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. In today's episode of The State of Tech, we are going to continue this console war to the next generation of consoles, the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. First category up for battle is design. The PS5 has a sleek futuristic white, black and blue design, which some might call it a Wi-Fi router and others might call it a skybox. It has two different versions, the normal with a disc tray that looks like a camel hump and the other version being the digital edition having more of a symmetrical design. On the other hand, the Xbox Series X has more of a black block design with a luminescent green LED fan at the top of the box. More memes suggest that this looks like a fridge. In my opinion, I think the Xbox Series X's more minimal design wins over the PlayStation 5's futuristic design solely because of its minimal design. The next category is controller. The PS5's controller has majorly changed since its predecessor, the DualShock 4. One of the major changes being the removal of the rumble pads and added new haptic feedback. Another major change is having an integrated microphone to the DualSense's body, along with a mic mute button. The Xbox Series X's controller, on the other hand, one of the only new things is the share button, which I'm pretty sure is a new thing. Like, I don't think there has been any other controllers that has included this revolutionary item. Yeah. In this category, the PS5 wins by miles ahead of the Xbox Series X's controllers because of the new innovative features that the Xbox lacks. This next category is tying into the last one, and it's controller compatibility. The DualShock 4's controller will be compatible with the PS5 playing PS4 titles, whereas with next-gen titles, they will not be compatible. The Xbox One's controller, on the other hand, will definitely work with every title on the Xbox Series X. In this category, there is a definite winner, which is the Xbox Series X, because of the controller compatibility being fully compatible with the next gen, while the PS5's is not. Another category is game exclusivity. PlayStation 5's The PlayStation 5's exclusive games include the following: Spider-Man Miles Morales, Horizon Forbidden West, Gran Turismo 7, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, Sackboy: A Big Adventure, and much more. And the Xbox Series X's exclusive games include the following: Halo Infinite, Fable, State of Decay 3, Forza Motorsport, Everwild, Avowed, and much more. For this category, it really matters on your own opinion and preference on games, but in my case, I think the PlayStation 5 is the clear winner. Now, the final category, the category that you've all been waiting for, graphics and power. The PS5 will take advantage of a custom 8-core AMD Zen 2 CPU locked at 3.5 GHz, and a custom GPU based on AMD's RDNA 2 architecture that provides 10.28 teraflops and 36 compute units clocked at 2.23 GHz each, both the CPU and GPU being at a variable frequency. The Xbox Series X will also feature a custom version of AMD's Zen 2 CPU, which would have more power over the PlayStation's with a whopping 12.155 teraflops of CPU computing power, and its GPU also being a custom AMD RDNA 2 based GPU with 52 compute units, which is 16 more than the PS5's at 1.825 GHz each, which in singular is weaker but in total is stronger than the PS5's. So in this category, the Xbox Series X wins by a hair. It is stronger, but it's not by much, and won't make much of a difference to the average consumer. So the winner overall, in my opinion, is the PlayStation 5 because of the advanced controller and better games library. But what do you prefer? The Xbox's range of games and minimalistic look, or do you agree with me, the PlayStation 5's range of games, futuristic look, which I hate, but a better controller? I just wish that the PlayStation 5 took the road of having a minimalistic look like the Xbox Series X's. The perfect console for me being a PlayStation 5 but in Xbox Series X body, but instead of a green luminescent light, a blue one. Did you like this episode of The Tech State? If you did, show your appreciation and like the video, and subscribe for more gaming and tech news. But without further ado, it's been The Tech State. See ya.